Well, you can watch this video to find out how the movie is a good movie to watch. If you spend your time watching the last two films, if you're also the fan of the franchise, yes, it's worth watching because it connects and ends everything what the trilogy is trying to do, and it actually accomplished when you're enjoying it. You actually feel satisfied. But you didn't like the franchise or didn't like the films, hopefully it convinces you to enjoy this film, then maybe. Because I don't understand people who go to this franchise that think it'll be, oh my god, greatest thing, if you don't understand the franchise. But you understand it, what you expect, and you get satisfied, yes. If you're not, don't watch the review, just go on. I mean, don't expect that much. It really does help if you put a subscribe or a comment or a like. If that really helps me. Now, let's start the review. This is your first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, so some people keep it random. And today will be Godzilla Planet Eater from Netrlix. Now, this movie starts when it ends of the second film. It's Captain Harima screaming his lungs out, his ex-girlfriend dead on his hands. Oh, sort of dead. They explain she's sort of alive and dead at the same time, but she can never wake up because she's half metal. You know the BS of the second one, it continues on the third one. But I love that actually is not the main focus. The main focus is Harima, he did something wrong. And they have this, his people are kind of debating that he's a hero or a criminal because he kind of blew their chance to kill Godzilla. At the same time, people view this guy is a hero. He figured out what to do the next step so they finally kill Godzilla again. So you see he has this conflict, and that conflict is interesting because it does ask a lot of questions that is kind of true. Also, I love this kind of spiritual religion point of view that as human beings, we created Godzilla because we are evil, or the fact is branded inside our heads is we have to create something evil to destroy us. And although this kind of concept and throwing questions to each other, it not give it a certain answer, it's more like kind of spiritual question or answer to understand. Of course, it's always that relation factor that trying to say, yeah, you should believe in God. What God you believe in, it depends on your beliefs. And this one actually trying to nail the entire by using King Ghidorah as a religious god. But I love they use this kind of creative idea because King Ghidorah has been used so many times. Usually it's the same thing. He comes like falling down the sky and killing everybody. This one is more kind of like the third dimension creature. He is basically a god because if you know your scientific mumbo jumbo, it's basically if a third dimensional creature landed in the two dimension, like our world is two dimension. If the third dimension somehow breaks the two dimension, they can actually break all the rules because the rules our dimension do not fit his dimension. He can basically say, fuck you, I'm King Ghidorah, I do whatever I want, I can pass through the wall, blow up skies or whatever I want because your laws does not apply to me. Basically that's it. But I love that use as a factor that only way King Ghidorah to come our universe is the fact that someone inside our universe kind of you helping him to pull him in. This is the only reason why King Ghidorah can allow to visit our dimension. That itself is interesting and using it out of a religion factor just to back it up that I just enjoy because you can see this the preacher of the last two films trying to convince everybody King Ghidorah is our savior. He will save us. But you know the franchise, you know King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah, sorry I said the name wrong, that he doesn't give 2 cents about you. He only cares destruction and feeding himself. So you can see this is only one way direction. Kneel to him, you die. Not kneel to him, you still die. So the only solution after this is to help Godzilla to destroy King Ghidorah so it can save themselves. But I also love that they have this kind of ironic twist that whatever you do with Godzilla, you always need Godzilla. Godzilla always needs human beings because without the other, you still need to survive. You need both of them to survive this circle of life of predator versus prey kind of situation that I just enjoy. I mean, this is a kind of crazy concept this series trying to deliver, but my opinion is sort of dead, but they didn't know how to stretch it up 3 films. They just kind of repeat the same thing as the first film and the second film, and the third film just delivered the answer. The whole film was almost so perfect. Just a few dialogues kind of iffy or trying to overcomplicate it like I'm doing in this review. They are trying to overcomplicate things. I'm so sorry I did that. But at least they deliver and give you kind of closure of this film, especially with Captain Harima that he has these anger issues that he's trying to understand. But I love how the father kind of points out whatever you do, you always create hate, you always are destruction, you are basically Godzilla who destroys things, but you cannot let it go. But of course, you let it go. If like the preacher is, you become King Ghidorah. They accept anything happen. Just let yourself die. But once more, focus on Captain Ghidorah. I'm sorry, I keep saying the name wrong. That he has a good explanation. You can't let it go. You have to defend yourself and your beliefs. That itself is sort of interesting. I love it. Kind of gives that point of view of science versus religion kind of never working together because it's two different beliefs. One, it never stopped going. The other one, just let it go, let things happen. Yeah, I love these two ideas clashing multiple times. You enjoy how everything ended, especially when it happened. Captain Harima, that he's kind of self-sacrificed to save everyone. No, stop, get the hate over and over again to just let it go. So destroy himself and the things that belong to this other world to be defeated completely, so they not recycle the same thing. That in itself is just so satisfying. I mean, it just feels so right. Of course, if you understand the Godzilla franchise, Godzilla is always that metaphor of nature. That you never can control nature, or nature can never control you, because you always find nature. And that in itself is interesting. And also how the answers is just so almost poetic. But once more, it depends on your opinion. I'm 100% sure you kind of disagree with me. Now, I have one question before I end this whole segment. That did you like this trilogy? Do you like this movie? What do you think is the dumbest thing of this film ever did, or the smartest thing this franchise ever did, this trilogy? Well, you know my opinion. I just love all this crazy thing. And especially the third film, I just feel satisfied. Especially the animation was amazing. Now, my rating this series had to give it a 6 out of 10. Not a bad 6, a very, very enjoyable, satisfying 6 kind of level. I got nothing else to say. It's just, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.